What's going on, guys? And today I'm going to bring you a video about the Champions League final and a discussion of who could win it today. So as I was saying, Real Madrid are after their 16th Champions League trophy today. They won last season against Atletico Madrid, and they could be the first team ever to win back-to-back titles. No one's ever done it yet, so this could be the first time doing it. And with Juventus, they lost in the 2015 Champions League finals to Barcelona. They knocked them out this season, and they just want to win their first trophy in a good while. And so with the team news, Bell might play. He's been injured, so he might start today, or it's either Isco. If Bell starts, that's a good chance for them to counter-attack. Isco's more of a creative player on ball, passing and touch. So we'll see. And is that Bell's home country, Cardiff? It's in Cardiff in Wales, so he could start, but we'll wait and see. I don't know yet. Both teams are fully fit, so that should be good for the squads to do. Again, the stats: Real Madrid, Juventus, they've both won 8 games against each other and drawn 2 matches, so head to head they're pretty decent, pretty even against each other. And now Juventus, they're the only team unbeaten in the Champions League this season. They haven't lost a game, so that's really good. And Real Madrid have scored in every game. I think they're the top goal scorers in the Champions League as well, so best defense against the best attack. So we'll see what's going to happen, because this is going to be really good. And Buffon also, this might be his last chance to win a Champions League trophy. He's never won it. He's lost twice in the final, so this could be his last chance. And with Juventus, great defense, but Alves and Barzagli, Bonucci, their defense is on point. With Real Madrid, you've got the great attack with Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Modric. So it's just best attack, that's best defense, and who could win. So Italian defending, you know how good it is. You know how good the Spanish attacking is. So, and I'm going to discuss a few players that I think are key for each team to be winning Champions League. This boy, Dybala. For Juventus, this guy is key. If he's on point, because you've got the defenders that are on point with Bonucci, Cellini, Barzagli, and Buffon. They're on point. Juventus will have a good chance. If Dybala's on point as well as a defense, they'll have a great chance. This guy, little man, plays in between the gap of the midfielders and the striker, just runs in between there. So him will be key. If he's on point today, Juventus have a great chance. His touches, his dribbling, his scoring ability, it's amazing, and he can help set up Higuain just to score all the goals. So with the way that they play and the way that this little man takes control of the game, if he takes control of the match, Juventus will have a great chance of winning. So I believe that he scored, I think, 20 goals so far this season, so it's looking good. He's on form this season. He takes their free kicks as well. Their free kicks, usually a few of their penalties as well, so he's on their set pieces. So any chance that they get, and he's quality at free kicks, any chances that they get and he's there to take it, he'll take it. I said, this guy, his assist is really great as well, high assist. But this season, he's been great, and Real Madrid are after him as well. So this could be his last match for Juventus if Real Madrid decide to put in a crazy bid for him in the summer, and then he could be one they Galacticos. He's one of the 5 guys that they're after this summer, so it could be his last match for Juventus. Hopefully he can do well for them and they can win, because he will be key to them winning the Champions League this season, along with their defense. So those two hand in hand, the defense is on point, and Dybala is playing great. It's going to be hard to stop them. It's going to be very hard to stop them. So this boy will be key. I'm saying, in between that gap, Real Madrid's midfield and defense ain't the greatest, so if he plays in between the lines, yeah, it'll be hard to stop him a lot. So now I'm going to move on to a key player for Real Madrid, Modric. I know a lot of people might be thinking, oh, Ronaldo's quality player. Modric, I think he's their key player. If he runs the midfield, woo, if Modric runs that midfield, stopping Real Madrid will be hard, because he will be their tinker man. He will run that midfield, the playmaker, up and down. He will start the attack from the midfield, and they're gone. So this guy is key. If he is on point as well, whew, it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop Real Madrid. He will run the show. Literally, he will run the show if he's playing up to his standard, which he never usually disappoints. He's usually always getting an 8 in the match, usually 7 to 8, so he never usually disappoints in the matches. So if he's running the show, I don't see Real Madrid losing if Modric is as influential as he usually is. If he's that influential, you're not going to stop him. You're not going to stop Real Madrid. So I advise Juventus to find someone to stop him, because it will be hard. So you got Khedira. If Khedira gets his old club can stop him, then the Juventus will be lucky. Now, the main guy for Real Madrid, Modric is a key, but you can't leave out Ronaldo. As I said, he's not playing like he used to play. He's not an out winger no more. Okay, he's getting older. And like I said, he dropped a bit of weight to keep lean, to keep quick. His main pain as a striker, and we know about his finishing ability. The guy can finish dinner for fun. So if he gets one chance, he'll score. It's not with Ronaldo. If he gets one chance, he'll score. So Juventus have to keep him quiet, which is going to be very hard, because he can be quiet for the whole game, but give him one chance and he will bury the goal. Free kicks, penalties, long range shots, headers, you have to find a way to stop him. This guy will be key to Real Madrid as well. As I said, he's moved up front now. He's not an out winger no more. Again, he's getting on in age, but he will always be a threat no matter what time of the game it is. You have to keep an eye on him, and this will be a great match between Real Madrid's attack and Juventus' defense with Ronaldo, and it gets his old enemy Dani Alves. They're back to playing each other again, so we'll see how those two get on. I said, just make sure Ronaldo, if he's left open, Juventus needs to go out, but Juventus will be good in defending. They're always tight, so Ronaldo's going to have to find a few little ways to get through Juventus' defense. But Cristiano, what can he not do? Nothing. So we'll see what goes into this match. It will be a great match between both teams. As I said, they both have to just push themselves, but it might go to extra time. And so my prediction on this is Juventus will get a 2-1 victory against Real Madrid. I don't think Real Madrid will retain the title. No team's ever done it. They're very strong, likely to do it, but I just think Juventus might have something this year. So that's my prediction. Let me know what you lot think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in a bit.